And good night, y'all. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I got two things that I want to start with. I want to start with why I didn't make a video last week was because I was helping my homeboy with his video, and I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm gonna let y'all wait for it. But last week I was occupied. I was busy helping my friend help him record his video and stuff like that. So we cool now. Now, this second event, actually, I want to cut the music. Thank you. I want to cut the music and say, just to get this over with, because a lot of stuff happened this week. This video has more topics, and it's going to be much longer because I'm covering up last week and this week. So, despite what happened like this week in general, I want to get that over with, because this first part, I'd rather get it over with the sad, depressing, traumatizing part first, and then get into all the oh, this is fun type of stuff, the entertaining stuff that y'all like to see. And I know a lot of people wanted my opinion on this too, and yeah, so a lot of stuff has happened in this last week. I think the first thing I remember seeing was a little girl. She passed away doing a trend apparently on TikTok called the Blackout Challenge. The girl was 10 years old, and my condolences are to her family. And yeah, this little girl passed away doing a famous trend called the Blackout Challenge on TikTok. So, after doing some research, I was like, what is this so-called Blackout Challenge? What is this famous TikTok trend? Because, I haven't seen it. I've never seen it. So I Googled it, and I Googled it on Urban Dictionary and Wikipedia. And apparently, the Blackout Challenge was a famous challenge that came out in 2021. So it was that's where I'm guessing it was trendy. And basically, you suffocated yourself, rather with a rope, rather with a wire, rather with a charger. You basically suffocated yourself to the point where you black out. So therefore, the Blackout Challenge. And the thing is with that really confuses me is that why, what happened to challenges now? What just happened to trends? Anything is a trend. Literally putting your own life on the line is a trend now. I remember back in my middle school, trends was the bottle flip challenge, Trump's coming challenge, Andy's coming challenge, the book bag challenge. The book bag challenge was probably the most hurtful because there were actual book bags being thrown at you, but it wasn't anything where it's it can kill you. And it's where on TikTok did you see this? Because I'm pretty sure they have some type of protocol or policy, terms and policy, where it's they can't just upload that, because that's pretty crazy. And don't get me wrong, I've seen a lot of crazy stuff on TikTok off rip, but how was this so-called trending and trendy? This was all on the news that it was a famous TikTok trend. I was it was famous. I didn't even know about it. Literally trends back then was the cinnamon challenge, where people would eat a spoonful of cinnamon. The bottle flip challenge, all you did was flip a bottle. And I do understand where people are oh, they see something online and they want to do it. I was oh, that's cool, I want to do it. But it wasn't anything like the Blackout Challenge. It was stuff oh, he flipped a bottle, let me go grab a water bottle and go flip it. Oh, it can't be that hard to eat a spoonful of cinnamon. People done it. Oh, the Bean Boozled Challenge looks fun. People did it. The Mannequin Challenge looks fun. People did it. But and when I mean trending, it was people actually know. I'm talking millions of views, 100,000 likes, stuff like that. But what has me is this. I have never heard of this Blackout Challenge. I'm being honest, I've never heard of this challenge. And don't get me wrong, there has been challenges, and I can admit that trends nowadays and challenges nowadays they might kill you. Prime example, I did this a year ago, I believe, and it was obviously the one chip challenge. One chip challenge was actually, I did it. I recommend, actually I don't recommend you do it. but I could say that the one chip challenge has boosted my spice level to like a lot, and going through that whole thing, it was like, damn, like I don't know how people did it. And after doing Google and research, the one I did had 3 million Scoville units, which is like the spiciness of a item. And yeah, like you got it, with that one. Like I think when it comes to like spiciness and like extreme spiciness, your body, it kind of feels like your body dries out. I think that's what it is. Like your body is not burning, but it dries out. Like after doing that one chip challenge, it was, well, I'm gonna spoil it because I don't recommend y'all do it. First, the chip, despite having that blue powdery stuff and everything, the chip has no taste. It is a dry tortilla chip. And I did it, ate the whole thing. And the challenge, and like I had gloves on and everything. I was on FaceTime with my friends doing this. I'm pretty sure I was with, let me check my list again. I was with, who was I with? I was with P9, P12, and Mark Morrison, and P11. Those us five did the challenge. No. Me, P9, P11, and P12, us four, we did the challenge. Mark Morrison was in the call when we did the challenge. He didn't do it though. So he counted down saying 3, 2, 1, eat the chip. Eat the chip. Chip? What the hell? Eat the chip. And we did that. And next thing you know, first person to drink milk, you're out. So I won. I did that. Best solution if you're trying to do a little competition to not drink milk, work out. I did push-ups. I was over here doing push-ups. Like it was hot. And that's, I would say there's like 5 stages when it comes to eating the chip. First stage is that, okay, it's getting there. It's not that spicy. Like the doubted stage, where it's like you doubt that, oh, it wasn't that spicy. You doubt it. The second stage is where, oh, it's getting hot. Like, oh my gosh, this is so hot. And then third stage is when you try to dilute it, where it's like you get milk, you get ice cream, nothing works. I'm saying this now, nothing works. Ice cream doesn't work. Milk does not work. None of that worked. Then the fourth stage is the quiet stage. Is where you're sitting there and you're just letting it like just do its thing. Like you're just sitting there like, oh my gosh, like you're over here thinking life at that point. And then the fifth stage comes later, and as you know, once you eat something, it gotta come out of you. Not the worst stage for some, but yes, that there's that stage. That's why I said 5. Now I did that challenge, and it was like, I remember I drank milk. I was drinking milk. I drank a whole bunch of milk. And yeah, I drank a whole bunch of milk, and it didn't work. Like it got to the point where I had drunk milk and just left it in my mouth, and then I spat it out. Like that's how hot it was. Like it just, nothing worked. I ate like a whole carton of ice cream. Not a whole carton, but like half a thing of ice cream. That didn't work. Nothing works. Unless someone can find something that actually works, nothing worked when I did that one chip challenge. And then I was in the bathroom, and I just sat there. Like the milk carton was right there, and I was just sitting there. This was the stage 4, where I was just sitting there. Like I had to leave the call where it's like, yo, I can't. Like everybody had to take a breather, and I was just sitting there, just like sit back, like, oh my god. And I remember I saw P12 on camera, and he was running outside with his mouth open, thinking the cold air was going to help him. It obviously didn't. And you know, yeah, that happened. I don't recommend y'all do the challenge. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure a kid passed away doing that one chip challenge. However, after one chip, people have been hospitalized. Like they have went to the hospital after eating one chip by itself. But the kid that passed away, he didn't eat one. He ate 47. He ate 47 one chip challenges, and he passed away from that. Therefore, that's why he basically overdosed, basically. And I don't blame the product, because it's a one chip challenge. You're over here eating 47 at once. But at the same time, if he thought he could do it, he thought he could do it. And the thing is, I was like, that's what I mean by challenges nowadays, because it's like, it's just anything. Like, you're willing to put your life on the line. And I don't blame this little girl for doing this challenge, because at the same time, as a young age, when you see something that looks cool, you want it, or you wouldn't do it. Like, we all had watched TV. We all seen that one toy ad or one toy commercial. It was rather Nerf guns, Legos. It was rather Barbie, whatever. And you wanted it. You seen something on social media. You wanted to do it. Man, fidget spinners was a thing. Everybody wanted a fidget spinner. Everybody wanted to do something when it came to, like, when it comes to social media. And it still happens nowadays. People, once they see something, they want to do it. So my condolences to that little girl's family. And second thing I want to talk about, RIP rich homie Quan. Oh my god, I was shocked. Like, I was genuinely shocked. That I was surprised that he passed away. I didn't believe it. No, actually I believed it, because the thing is, the only way I believe something is if it's like a big page that says, oh, they passed away. Like, I seen like big pages say, oh, rich homie Quan passed away. And I remember I sent it to my group chat, and my homeboys like P3 and P9, they were like, oh nah, I don't believe that's not true. Until people like Boosie, he had confirmed it. I forgot who else confirmed it, but Boosie, he had confirmed it, that he had passed away. And the way he passed away, it really pisses me off. And it actually shocks me too. The way Quan died was that he overdosed. He overdosed on drugs. And obviously this isn't the first time a rapper or artist has OD'd on drugs and passed away from it. AKA Juice WRLD, RIP. Now, the shocking part is that when people do drugs, like, for all these drug addicts out there that think, drugs are cool, it changes you. Like, your appearance just looks weird. Prime example, look at Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne is a prime example of how drugs can change you. Because, god damn, that man, I don't know what Nicki Minaj see in him. No offense. I fuck with Lil Wayne. I fuck with his music. But no. That is like, that, you got it with that one. And then you have people who don't do drugs and look at what they look like. But I hate that, just like drugs in general. Like, I hate just like that. What do people find in that? Like, I understand it. Like, I actually know I lied. I don't understand anything. It's like, people really be tripping off of like drugs, and it gets to the point where they overdose and stuff like that. Like, RIP him. And man, that got us all, especially not this today's kids, but like back then, like, that boy's songs was amazing. But yeah, RIP to rich homie Quan. And don't do drugs. Like, real stuff. Don't do drugs, please. Drugs is like, I can't even put an analogy. Just don't do drugs. Like, do the drugs that are prescribed to you. If you have any medical problem, do those drugs prescribed to you. I'm not saying don't do drugs as in medicine. Do medicine if you need it. Don't do drugs as in perks and stuff like that. Like, oh my god. RIP to him. RIP to all the famous people who OD'd, because it's not just him. And I do want to say this. I don't know which one I could do next. There's two more things that I want to have a serious talk about, and I can tell that it's kind of weird without the music. But as y'all know, I live in Georgia, and there has been a shooting in Appalachian High School. I forgot to pronounce the name. I apologize. there was a shooting in Appalachian High School. I believe 4 had passed away, and I hear different stories, but 4 had passed away. That's to be confirmed. That's confirmed, and 9 or around 30 has gotten injured, which I don't know if that's true or not. But I kind of hate how we normalize school shootings nowadays, and it was a really traumatizing time for especially those students who were there, and especially those freshmen who were there, because the shooter was an actual freshman. So I know it really like scared a lot of people during that time, and I'm pretty sure there was this is to be confirmed, I don't know, but there was 4 shooters in total, and 3 of them escaped. And one thing that I don't like is, especially after there's been a shooting, is that there has been threats like, oh, this one's next. Oh, I think there was like something was like, oh, we it was like, oh, we are already going to jail, so we might as well keep doing what we're doing. And it's like, that's a threat basically. Like, the theory is that, or what I heard, the rumor is that there was 4 shooters, 1 got caught, which was the freshman, and the 3 escaped. And since they know they're going to jail, they might as well shoot up other schools, because why not? So instead of just going to jail, they rather just like not turn themselves in. They rather just continue their crimes. So, and we normalize school shootings. Like, school shootings have been like, it's been normalized in society. And I already know like I already know that like it's like very scary just for it to happen at my school. I doubt it'll ever happen to my school, but it's always that possibility. And condolences to the 4 people that passed away. I believe it was 2 teachers and 2 students that passed away, and it's a really sad thing for that to happen, where it's like you can just say goodbye to your kid and never see them again. And one thing I had to like drill in my head in reality is that there's a chance you can walk out. No, actually no. There's a chance you can wake up and die. And I know I hate to say that, but I hate to like show the reality side of things, but that is reality. I could wake up and my house could be getting robbed, and I can die in my sleep. I can die right now. Matter of fact, there could be a person that's running here and just shoot me. That's why, well, I don't know why I said do, but that's why every morning I wake up and I pray to God, thank you for waking me up. I go to sleep. I hope I see another day. And I really do talk about, like, I'm a huge fan of Rocky, and there's a scene, I think it's Rocky 2, I believe, where Creed, not Michael B. Jordan, but his father, where he's talking about, I think tomorrow isn't real. There isn't a tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. That's what he said. There is no tomorrow. And I stand on that, because there isn't. There might be no future. The future is, we don't know. We don't know anything about the future. Now, we can predict. Yes, we can predict some stuff can happen in the future. Like, let's just say you got a package and you got stuff like that, and it's like, oh, I know this is coming in 7 days, but something can happen where it's like a tragic event, a car accident. It can get delayed, it can get postponed, it can come early, stuff like that. We don't know the future and stuff like that. But to hit reality hard, the schools, well, I won't even just say schools, the Board of Education would rather care about us trying to figure out a way of cheating than our own safety. And I stand on that. I really do. Like, teachers, actually, I don't know if since the last shooting, like the big shooting, the one before this, where there was a shooting and our governor, Georgia's governor, has thought about arming teachers with weapons. And when I seen that, I was like, you can't even supply your teachers Kleenex, paper towels, and tissue boxes, which we all know teachers always ask for that on supply list. Like, you can't provide your teachers for that, but you expect them to carry a armed weapon on them or provide them an armed weapon on them. And what has me is that I hate the fact that, like, our security sucks. Like, our like school security just sucks. Yes, there are schools with metal detectors. Yes, there are schools with really just well trained SWAT security, stuff like that. But it's like, it sucks. Like, it gets to the point where it's like there's no chance. Like, this is a school. This is school. There is no chance that I could go anywhere now thinking that something might get shot up. Like, we all know churches have got shot up. Schools have been getting shot up. Banks, obviously. You know, there's stuff that gets shot up. It's not an everyday coincidence, but it's stuff that happens. And I had to drill that in my head. And I drilled that in my head when I had got back with God. Like, and I don't recommend this. I don't recommend that you distance yourself from God. But when I had been distant with God, I had seen the reality side of things. And then when I went back to God, it's like, I know there's a protector for me. Like, the reality side is that no matter where you go, there's a chance of it getting shot up. There's a chance of you getting killed. There's a chance of something happening to you. But as long as you have God, you have someone to protect you. Someone's like, hey, I want to live today. I want to live until 50. I want to live until and have a marriage and stuff like that. Like, you have belief. You want this to happen, so you go to God and ask for it. And then there's stuff like that. But you always have to look at the reality side of things. Like, I know there's some jobs where, I don't know what kind of job it is, but where you have to go to people's houses. Like, prime example, army men, they have to show people the reality side of things. Like, let's say I was someone and one of my soldiers, like, let's say I was a general, one of my soldiers passed away in the army, war, whatever, battle, and I had to go to his family's house, do the tradition, and to let them know that he did not make it. I can't cry with them, but I do have to show that this is reality. He did not make it. Obviously we can't bring him back, but you must deal. You must know, well, I always say deal, but you must know that he did not make it. Doctors have to do that. I know a lot of jobs that have to, like, show the reality side of things, and that's life. That's life. Now, I'll be honest. There's going to be people that feel bad for you, but they rather show reality than they show feelings and emotions. So there's that. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is that, one, it's September. One thing about September, which I am excited about, is the fall season, the movies coming out, the county fair, stuff like that. However, September is National Suicide Prevention Month. And I hope I don't cry. I really don't. I fucking hope I don't cry, and I apologize for cursing. But I have dealt with suicide myself. Damn, I'm letting everything out. Damn. I dealt with suicide myself, and I lost a lot of friends to suicide. And it sucks. It really do. It sucks knowing that someone you are close with just kills himself. Like, there's a difference between suicide, murder, and just dying in general. Like, dying in general is like, damn, like, they're gone. Murder is like, damn, so why did they kill him? And then suicide, like, why did they take their own life? And I think when it comes to me, not for others, but suicide might just make me think the most. Because when it comes to suicide, it's more of a, you're doing it to yourself. And that's what hits me, is that you are willing to end your life right here, right now. You are willing to just end it all and stuff like that. And don't get me wrong, there has been times where I wanted to just end it all. Multiple times. Multiple times. And I'm gonna tell y'all a story. Might have a huge talk with my family after this one. But one night I was suicidal, and I thought about it. Man, I am hoping I don't fucking cry. Because I'm basically expressing this out right now. But I have 2 suicide attempts, maybe 3. Some people already know this, but this was the reason why I brought myself back to God. And I there's a spot in my neighborhood. It has a lake. It's very beautiful at night, very beautiful at day. And I had a firearm on me, and I shot it. Gun to my head, I shot it. It didn't go off. I shot it at the lake and went off. I checked everything. So, like, am I tripping? I checked everything, and there was nothing wrong with it. So I did it again and again. Didn't go off. When that happened, I was like, why isn't this going off? I had I seen God, and bro, I'm trying not to cry. I really am. I had seen God, and basically just told me not to. You can't do it. He won't let me, because it wasn't my time. And I remember I went back to my house. I went straight to sleep, and the dream I had was, I had a dream where it was my funeral, and basically I learned the lesson where it was like, if I did if I did do it, who would got affected by it? So I'm talking friends, family, my girl at the time, my dogs, as in pets. So yeah, and how they would take it, the missed opportunities I would have had, like graduating college, graduating high school, getting married, having kids, stuff like that. My eyes are watery right now, and I'm actually surprised I'm not shedding a tear. But yeah, suicide sucks, and I thank God every day that I'm alive, because it's like I get to live, and it's amazing. Don't get me wrong, there are days where it's like, man, fuck life, but not fuck life to the point where it's like I would end it all. But Yeah. So it's National Suicide Prevention Month, and I hope that I hope you just think twice about it. Like, really. I really hope you think twice about it, because many reasons why people do it is because they feel like they're a black sheep. Like, they feel like they're a black sheep. They feel like they have no one, and nobody will care if they do it. I've been in the same spot. I felt like no one cared. Not even my girl at the time. Like, but once you at least think, like, really think about it, your parents gonna look at your room. Your parents gonna think it was their fault. Your siblings, if you have any, they gonna see your room. They gonna go through it. If you have pets, your pets gonna wonder where you at. They don't know what suicide is. Your homeboys, they gonna feel like, damn, I wasn't there for them. Boy, I'll be damned. I'll be damned if I ever have to go to my homeboy grave and talk to him. I don't want to. I'm telling you, I don't want to. I'd rather do it at old age than the age I'm at now. Let's say you got a boyfriend, you got a girlfriend. How they gonna take it? Yeah, so that's the sad stuff. And take a quick little break. I'm not gonna play any songs, but I do want to talk about the songs, because last episode I did have a copyright strike, not strike, but copyright for the songs, one of the songs. So I'm trying to get that situated as well. But I do have a new artist, and I do have a I do have more. So I am playing songs tonight. So there's that. But before I go, I'm not gonna go. I'm gonna stay, cause I'm gonna let it out. But I ain't trying to do all that. So that's the sad stuff. Matter of fact, let's put on music. There we go. So the word of the night for tonight. I don't know why I said that. Word of the night. I'm gonna go with game. GAME, game. Now, game has multiple definitions. Game, for me, as in you got play, like, you know, hustle, pimping, stuff like that. Game. That's what I mean by that. The reason why this is tonight's word of the night is because of something that happened last week. Now, my homeboy P12, I'm trying to check something. Look, my homeboy P12, I ain't gonna lie, that's my dog, that's my boy, but he a shit talker. He is a shit talker, and I think that elevates him because he is a very confident person, like, and stuff like that. But he gets cocky. I wouldn't say cocky. Yeah, he gets cocky, but he can humble himself. There's nothing wrong with it. He be humbling himself sometimes, but he would try to get his point proven no matter what. And he got himself a girl. And I remember it was like I remember just one night where it was like it was one night where he called the boys. No, he didn't call the boys, but he had joined the call because we were all already on the phone, probably playing the game or something. And we was talking. He told us he got himself a girl after he went to a football game. It was like, oh snap! All right, what she looked like. This is one thing. The reason, because some people might think this is federal, but the reason why we asked what she looked like is because, do we have any info on her? Do we know she already messed with somebody? Do we know her past? We don't know this girl, so this is a good thing actually. If it was a bad thing, the only time it would be a bad thing if it was like she's mysterious and she don't tell nobody about her business. So it's like she's sneaky and she's private, and that's kind of skeptical sometimes, because she could be a hoe on the low. But I'll be honest, I think he's cool. And I remember he was, he was asking, he had asked us questions. Well, he had asked me questions, because I'm guessing they don't have other people in the call didn't have game either, or I don't know. But yeah, so they was texting and stuff. I think it was Sunday too, because I was trying to go to sleep and he was trying to keep on texting me, like, what should I say? So he asked me, how do I keep the conversation going? So I was like, do you want to change the topic? You're like, I was being a W-Mans. I was showing my game. Once you know you got game and you can help other people with their game, you got game. And shoot, I don't think I have game, but hey, that's me. I'm like, man, fuck that. I got game. Fuck it. I'm gonna be confident, just like his ass. But yeah, so he was asking me like, oh, what should I say? So I asked him like some questions, like, all right, so do you want to stay on this topic, or you want to keep talking about the topic you're on now? He's like, yeah, we can change the topic. I was like, all right, so just be simple, like, oh, what you doing? So they talking, they texting, and waiting for her to reply. So I was like, hey, don't reply so fast, like you gonna seem desperate, stuff that we as guys think, because there's some girls that are like, oh, why he taking so long to reply, or like, I know I took a while, but why is he taking a while now? So the time skip kind of stuff like that. So it's like, nah. So I was like, that's what we was thinking as guys. So he waited 5 minutes after she replied, after she took 5 minutes, same treatment, stuff like that. So they was talking, they was texting. I was like, all right, cool. And I think this is after the football game. I don't remember, but they was talking and they was texting, and it got to the point where I was questioning my boy, because I was like, what do you mean? So she had said something that was like a joke. I'm pretty sure it was a joke, and he just took it a whole other way. And it was funny because it was like, dog, she didn't mean it like that. And the way he was going, like, bro, she's boring. I was like, dog, you just got to be patient with her. No. He got mad because she wasn't replying back. He's like, oh my god, what's taking this girl so long? I was like, bro, she probably busy doing something. And it turns out she was doing her hair, or she was thinking about what to do with her hair. So I was like, dog, she's doing her hair. So I was trying to calm him down and stuff like that, me and the guys. And damn, how the hell did I went from almost crying to like being calm now? Man, that's a superpower. But I'm fine. I'm gonna say this now. I'm fine, because I'm already knowing that when people see this episode, they don't come to me like, dog, you good? You want to talk about? Nah, that's all in the past. I'm fine. Trust me. I'm glad to be alive. I'm glad to live life. I'm glad. Man, I got a lot of stuff to talk about. Well, I ain't trying to do all that. But yeah, back to this whole incident with P9. I mean P12, and it was funny. It was funny the whole night, because he was like, she had said this boy P12 funny. She had asked him a question, and from my homeboys out there, when a girl asks you a question and it was like, oh, what color hair should I get, like what type of hair should I style it, what kind of nails should I get, you gotta act like a pro. You gotta act like you know what you're doing. You gotta act like you know what you're saying. Same time, you don't want to know too much. You want like, oh, how do you know all that? You probably been with, so they can here's the thing, I'm gonna put y'all on game. If a girl asks you what kind of hairstyle she want, and you say something common, okay, you're fine. You say something a little uncommon, a little rare, like, oh, okay, that's different, all right, I could do that. If you say something she don't know, you're cooked. She might cut it off, because like, you don't know what you're talking about. And if you say something that's very descriptive and specific, no, that's two different things. Very descriptive, you know too much. She might assume that you date a lot of girls that know that hairstyle. Very specific, she might assume that you trying to make her look like a girl you used to mess with. There's stuff like that. So the girl had asked him, oh, I'm getting braids, what kind of color should I get it? So I was like, You could say your hair color, because he had recently dyed his hair. He was like, I was like, all right. So he's over here asking us, yo, what should I say? I'm like, dog, just say whatever color. And I was telling him, you don't have to be right, dog. You can just tell her what color. You can just tell her color. You don't have to be right, because it's just a question. I don't know why every time I'm about to cry, my nose just get hella congested. But he was like, oh, I don't know what color to say. Like, bro, I was like, bro, calm down. Just say a random color. You could say blue for all that matters. She don't expect you to be right. You're not gonna lose any cool points. So I think he had said red. I was like, all right, wrong. Say red. So I think he said red, and I think this is where he got mad, because she said no, and he was like, bro, I want to go back and forth with this girl. I was like, bro, just tell her. You're just like, okay, just keep going. I was like, bro, this is getting boring. I was like, bro, she's just texting you, though. Just relax. Just do you. Just keep saying colors. And if you're getting tired, and then after, and I was like, okay. And I was like, all right, if you really getting tired, just tell her, oh, so what color then? And she keeps saying, oh, keep guessing. You better keep guessing. You better keep going until she actually tell you, or you get it right. So that was a little word of the night. And matter of fact, hold on. I just seen something on IG. Apparently NLE Choppa is gay now. What? Bro, what is going on with this rap industry? My homeboy Quan just died, and Choppa turning gay. Yo, money changes people, man. Money changes people. Cause how the hell you go from Shotta Flow 1 through 7, Capo Bird Boy, into Slut Me Out? What else? What other songs you got? Slut Me Out, freak ass song, basically, into being gay. Dog, how do you do that? Like, I can understand, like, okay, you trying to make some freaky, like some, I guess, Chris Brown type junk. I don't know, Jaquez. Jaquez. Yep, Jaquez. We gonna call him that. Y'all gonna stay mad too, Jaquez. Well, I'm gonna say he trying to go for that freaky vibe, whatever, P&D stuff. But dog, you're gay now? And I don't got whoa, hold on. I want to say this first. I don't got a problem with getting gay people. I'm not gonna say I love gay people, because that would be crazy. But I don't got a problem with y'all. I don't have a problem with y'all, baby. Y'all do y'all. Y'all like boys. Y'all like girls. Y'all like anything. Y'all like nothing. Do you? But it can get confusing sometimes. For the longest, I never knew what pansexual was. That's yes. I knew what gay was. It's two boys. Lesbians are a girl and a girl. Bisexual was that you're interested in both. Bisexuals, I think I mess with the most, because I dated two bisexual girls. And thing is, I'll be honest, every girl's bisexual. Like, at this point, every girl is bisexual. Like, girls would just be girls with their homegirls. Same thing with guys being guys with their homeboys. So it's not like everyone's bisexual, but like, I ain't gonna lie, sometimes girls be taking OD. I remember I was at my homegirl's house. This was Panda. That's her code name, Panda. And it was her birthday, and I was ugly at the time. I mean, skinny, ugly. Hair was ugly. Hair was short. I was an ugly person. And they was playing a game, and there was majority of girls over there. They was playing a game, and it's actually a fun game. I actually recommend it. Basically, you had to ask anyone in that group a question. They can answer it, or if they don't want to answer it, y'all have to kiss. Them girls was kissing each other. Them girls was indeed kissing each other. Made me question my homegirl's sexuality. But hey, like I said, girls be OD. But stuff like that. What the, bro? He's not even gay. He just released a song, and I'm guessing, he's not even gay. When he meant by coming out, did he mean that? Is he gay or not? Look, NLE Choppa, though. NLE Choppa is whatever at this point. If he's gay, he's gay. If he's whatever, he's whatever at this point. But yeah. Now, we do have another incident to talk about. We are halfway done, actually. Almost halfway done. because we're gonna go on one last session, and then we're gonna go into music, like songs, because y'all, I listen to these songs. These some good songs, I'm not gonna lie, especially this new artist I just got in contact with that accepted or allowed me to use his music. So earlier today I had a hoop session. It's Friday, and earlier today I went to a church to go hoop, and I ain't gonna lie, boy, we was playing street ball. We was playing street ball. I'm gonna be honest. We was playing basketball, and people was fouling each other left and goddamn right. Boy, I'm gonna say what happened to me first. I tripped. I rolled on my ankle. So one, I tripped because I was wearing Crocs, and I forgot my sneakers. And so I tripped. I tripped out of my Crocs, and I rolled out of my ankle because of my Crocs. Or I rolled out of my ankle. Oh my gosh. When it comes to this damn podcast, I swear, ever since I started doing this podcast, my lyrics, words, all done. Stupidity at this point. Like, I remember I was on the phone with my homeboys, and we was talking a little crazy, talking a little reckless, and I think we were talking about like the first person to turn 18, like how they're going to, like, if they ever touch us, it was like, oh, you know, y'all be seeing the trends like, oh, when your friend turned 18, it's like, I didn't give you consent to touch me. So I was calling out my homeboy. I was like, man, what I tried to say was like, man, you gonna be a child predator. I spoke so illiterate. I don't even think I said that properly. Look, I'm over here saying it now. I had said you're going to be a prior predator. Trying to say child predator, I said I switched P and C. Bro, I don't know how or what type of mental condition I'm on, because there's no way I'm like, I had never had this problem ever since I started this podcast. And if I edit, damn. And am I blaming this podcast? No, because it's fun. And it's funny as shit. When I messed up, I apologize for cursing. Bro. But back to this hoop session. I rolled on my ankle because of my Crocs. There's no way I said rolled out of my ankle. There's no way I just said it. But I rolled on my ankle, and I got a shoulder to my throat, like full on Adam's apple. God damn. My dumbass decided to drink Calypso and like a full bottle and some Gushers before playing the game, and I don't know if I had a headache or my head was starting to hurt, and my whole head was like hot, like a fever. Like, it was like, man, what the hell going on? But I was still hooping. I was still dropping points, 3 points and all that. And I tripped. My homeboy P9 and P4. So it was P4 and P9 versus me and P3. Now, we went for rebound, or I think I shot a layup, and when I landed, P4 and P9 had their foot to where I tripped, and I landed on my back. Man, I turned to Professor X so damn fast. I was paralyzed, and I was like, damn, like, I think I landed on my head first. I think that's what it was. But I felt the pain in my back. So I don't know what that was, but I just stood there. I was like, I couldn't get up. It was like, man, it even hurt that bad. I was like, bro, alright up. And then I think P3, he elbowed P5 or P4 in the head, and they just stopped playing. Hold on, let me go back to the messages, because they was talking about it just now. Why do they have so many photos of these people? Oh wow, so now people want to lie. Alright. Talking about, hey, nobody was guarding you. Alright. So, yeah, his elbow, P3's elbow, he had elbowed P4 4 in the side of the head. So I gotta text these motherfuckers back because P3 wanna call me crazy because I fell for no reason. Tripped over him and him. So yeah, that was our hoop session. When we get back from the break, I'm gonna tell y'all about my gym session where I also got hurt and I got the lunk alarm called on me. Yeah, and I have footage of it too, so I can definitely show y'all something. And if I have footage of stuff, I'll definitely tell y'all when to look at the camera, because the whole point of this podcast is for obviously you to listen. That's all like that. But I do have clips that I do want to show where it's like, look at the camera for a quick second, or look at your phone for a quick second, stuff like that. Like if you're doing the dishes, you doing your chores, hey, look at the phone for a quick second, I gotta show you some stuff like that. But we have songs. We're gonna play 4 songs. We got songs by Tyshawn, Motion Mo, A Quicks, the usual, the same people, and a new one, Manny. I'm so sorry for mispronouncing your name. We don't call my boy Manny. We don't call him Manny. So hope y'all enjoy. This is Where You At by Tyshawn.
Stickers on my head is one hell of a place. Ego on my side, temptations on the way. Raise your sticks and night, calling up my main. Tell me I'll survive, or will I fall in shame?
I'm at max, oh shit, I'm at 10. I fuck her in the biz, I tell her bring her friends. I been there on my side, then I beat it with no hands. I been there on my side, then I beat it with no hands.
I'ma beat it with no hands, I be high up off these eagles. I'm just trying to get it going, trying to take care of my people. I be stuck up in my head, they get wicked and so evil. I'm at max, I'm at 10, trust me this shit gon' get lethal. Fuck, kidnap your son and drown him with bleach, put a hole in his throat and fuck up his speech. Drop acid on his head, make it clean, make it neat. All this food on the table, we gon' drink, we gon' eat. Like, hold up. I was just down, but I couldn't even roll up. I am a student, I need me a Yoda. She look at me, sucking me in her Corolla. I thought that I told you, I am a monster, I am an alien. Blocking my blessings, can't see jelly again. Don't give a shit about you or your folks, y'all niggas don't make no sense.
I'm at max, oh shit, I'm at 10. I fuck her in the biz, I tell her bring her friends. I been there on my side, then I beat it with no hands. I been there on my side, beat it with no hands. I'm killing these niggas, I'm stacking their heads. We out in the dark with the pockets of lead. Nigga, you dumb, don't touch my bread. I got some little issues, I'm off for the man. I fuck up your life with a punch or a call. I fuck up your life, I ain't playing at all. I cut your legs as I watch you crawl. I'm off your body like we work at the mall. Deadbeat nigga shit, fatherless, loaded clips, hitting licks, double swipe. Take your bitch, oh shit, my clip got a whole new whip. My bitch said I'm the shit like your last nigga diss. I hold grudges and sticks, I'm so tempted with this. You not good with the motion, you get it too sick. I do 5 these words like it's Netflix and shit. Come with that dark force like it's a 6. Bitch, you a bitch, you a bitch. Roll the spliff. Take a hit. My ego's so strong, I'm hanging on the cliff. I was just flying through space, yeah. I was just flying through, damn. I was just flying through hate, yeah. I was just flying through, yeah. You like when I levitate, yeah. But is that a part of you? Yeah. If your life is about to get paid, young nigga, how can I be mad at you? Yeah. If I ain't stay in my ways, yeah. Well, I even fuck with you, yeah. I just been going through things, bitch. I can't name 1 or 2. Hey, you told me you felt a few ways, yeah. But I already knew, yeah. I'm finna run up a check, yeah. All of the money blue. I gotta get out of my ways, I gotta get out of my brain. Thinking about you driving me insane, reminiscing on the old days. Saying love and had me in the days when you left me, thought it was a phase, and I really didn't think you changed. Got a new one to come and replace everything I did. You fit the page, trying to figure about you burning sage, trying to figure about you blowing haze. Put me through the fire, through the blaze. Gave me scars I cannot erase, gave me scars I cannot erase. Put me through the fire, through the blaze. Gave me scars I cannot erase.
I no longer live in the past, cause the future is coming in fast, and I don't feel like coming in last. Secure like a broke arm in the cash. Where is this coming from? It gotta be God. Protect me when I'm outside. Eyes on everybody like I'm a fly. Know I bend these and tug on my slide. Love when I realize I'm alive. I've been searching all the earth for the prize, and I stay on the lookout for lies. Still don't know why you surprised, and I don't know why you forward that side. Ice in my cup, I will not dry. Imagine waking up, living a lie. Life too real, living to die.
It's more, yeah. She looking for a good time, yeah, she looking for love. Looking for a good guy, she don't want no scrub. I'ma give you everything like all the above. I'ma give you everything like all the above. She looking for a good time, yeah, she looking for love. Looking for a good guy, she don't want no scrub. I'ma give you everything like all the above. I'ma give you everything like all the above. Let's turn a girl, let's turn a girl, I just wanna give you the world now. You so gorgeous like diamonds and pearls now. You make my mind go crazy and twist and turn now. Let's turn a girl, let's turn a girl, I just wanna give you the world now. You so gorgeous like diamonds and pearls now. You make my mind go crazy and twist and turn now. God, I just want you in my life, girl. I'ma get this money that make you my wife, girl. I don't wanna waste no time, girl. Talking about you got a man, don't waste this time, girl. Shorty, you so fine, shorty, you a dime, it's a fine line between a hoe and a wife, but you fit the description, so I'ma give you my time, like, girl, yeah, I'ma give you my time, like. She looking for a good time, yeah, she looking for love. Looking for a good guy, she don't want no scrub. I'ma give you everything, like, all the above. I'ma give you everything, like, all the above. She looking for a good time, yeah, she looking for love. Looking for a good guy, she don't want no scrub. I'ma give you everything, like, all the above. I'ma give you everything, like, all the above. Let's turn a girl, let's turn a girl, I just wanna give you the world now. You so gorgeous like diamonds and pearls now. You make my mind go crazy and twist and turn now. Let's turn a girl, let's turn a girl, I just wanna give you the world now. You so gorgeous like diamonds and pearls now. You make my mind go crazy and twist and turn now. Let's turn a girl, we could go far, tell me where you at, girl, tell me where you are. I pull up anytime, girl, pull up on the dot, pull up on the dot, pull up on the dot, like, let's turn a girl, we could go far, tell me where you at, girl, tell me where you are. I pull up anytime, girl, I pull up on the dot, pull up on the dot, pull up on the, oh my God.
Welcome back to This U.S. Open Office Plan.
Miller just lied.
This is dedicated to the niggas that was down from day one.
Swear y'all finna figure out what 2600 about.
Raymond, you made this?
Oh shit, I ain't turning on. Hop on this bitch, had to turn on my house. Run up on this and get shot at by all my goons. With the can we go send your ass to the before they gon' make that boy dance like a loony. 10 more talking shit, but he been like a silver. I send a message to you how to make that shit go. But bro, I don't care, I just did what I wanted. Put her to a curvy, she said let's go to the room. Whoa. So now I'm not doing none of that, let's see she be. Yo, pussy smelling like some tuna fish bitch. I'ma kill that little boy, put him in the dish. I'ma up that little 30, put it on his leg. That boy talking crazy, shoot him in his head. That boy got no money, zero silk. I ride that boy face chain, feel. She got some titties, I call them milk. I'm rocking leather, I'm calling it pills. She doing spells on your boy, call her witch. Am I fucking your girl, no, I'm fucking your bitch. She gon' take the whole dick, she gon' take every inch. I'ma beat the whole back, she scream out a bitch. She rocking the robe and that shit made it silk. She drinking my nut, now she calling it milk. Look all the shit that we made and we built. We sip and walk all the lean that we spill. I got a job, it's getting them killed. Shooting that nigga, I don't feel no guilt. I hit his leg, now he walk with a tilt. He's talking crazy, I'm getting him drilled.
Like these niggas still don't know how versatile like I be involved in these niggas. Like, whoa, you don't see it now? You don't see it now? It's okay. I'm trying to show y'all niggas this. I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do. I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do. Oh yeah.
No, I don't care. Bitch, I'm unapologetic. You finna get all this money, Italy controls you if you fucking let it. You gotta make sure your mental is great. Make sure you stay energetic. I'm tryna tell her some shit on the phone. She say that she get aesthetic. Damn it, she only learning by the touch. She said she love me, don't care for her much. I got a white bitch and I think she touch. She like KD, I'ma shoot in the clutch. She told me that she wanna be my bae. I'll tell that bitch that I don't wanna fuck. She don't believe that I'm telling her such. I don't care, I'm just getting my nut. Unapologetic, 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 unapologetic. Bitch, I'm unapologetic. Bitch, I'm unapologetic. Unapologetic, 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 unapologetic. Bitch, I'm unapologetic. Bitch, I'm unapologetic.
All right, we back. So I said that the first thing I was going to talk about was the gym session, the little gym incident we happened. So first we did bench press. I think it was an arm day, push day. I think it was a push day, or no, it was upper body day. So we did chest first, we did bench press, and then we went to do a superset with shoulders and biceps. We had an easy bar. Oh yeah, I was with P7, P3, and who else was I with? And P9. I was with, no, I can't say that because that's federal and they're gonna see. And we did a superset. So that was, we did bicep curls for 10, and then we passed it off to our partner and they did biceps for 10. And then when we got it back, we did shoulder press for 10. And my smart self decided to do it with my boy P3, and I got a calm low pump, but I was tired because it was a heavier weight than the other two, the other pair basically. I think they did 30-pound easy bar, and we did 50-pound easy bar. So we did that for 3 sets of 10 of both shoulder press and bicep curls. And then we ended off with triceps and triceps and back. So we did chest, and then we did shoulders and biceps, and then we went to go finish off with triceps and back. So we kind of took turns. We did pull downs and we did tricep pull downs. So I'm gonna show the video first and then explain what happened. So I don't know if I started, but I'm pretty sure I was because I finished with 120. So I think I did 85, or I think it was at 100, and I was confident in myself to do 85 pounds. So I did 85 pounds, and next thing you know, I think it was 100. I'm not sure. I had to double check with that video. I was doing the lat pull downs, and then I suddenly just let go. The reason why, yes, my shoulder, I don't know if you heard him, but my shoulder popped. Literally, like, I was repping it, third one, when I went to go like have it all the way up before doing the fourth one, I heard a pop. As soon as that pop happened, I let go so fast. Like I didn't have a choice. Like I couldn't do anything. I let go so fast, and I had my music in, so the weight, I knew it was loud, but it was like that was loud. Like it was like really loud, and yeah, that's how the lunk alarm got called on me at the Planet Fitness. Because you know, Planet Fitness, the whole point of the lunk alarm is like if you're being mean to someone, if you're yelling, if you're slamming weights, like being loud, basically. I don't know why, but yeah. So that happened, and that joke was funny. Like, yeah, my shoulder popped, but it was weird. After I just like relaxed, I think it was more of like I was like, oh snap, what was that kind of thing, than me actually being hurt. But I was hurt because that Monday, I'm pretty sure that was Friday, I believe, or the next day, I was sore. Like, yeah, I was sore for the workout we did, but I was like, my shoulder was out, but I couldn't do anything. I didn't even hoop that day, and that's how bad it was. But I was cool. I'm cool now. I'll go back to the gym eventually because my summer pass is over. So now I got to pay $25 every single month to work out my body. Damn shame, but it's all good. Now I'm gonna talk about another incident that happened. It involves a girl, but it's nothing like P11. This is P9's incident. So here's the thing. That was a loud notification. So here's the thing. I was let me turn on Do Not Disturb actually. So I was, oh, my Do Not Disturb is on. So why is it not on here? Oh, it's just messages. All right, I don't have Do Not Disturb on for messages. Anyways, I was what, I am just completely lost. Oh yeah, so my homeboy, he is also single and he's talking to someone, but what makes this so much more confusing and so much more like, oh my gosh, is because he is kind of back and forth. I wouldn't say bipolar, I wouldn't say like he can't pick a side, but he's talking to a girl that he's not talking to. It's one of those kind of things. And it got to the point where it was like, oh my god, like, just at this point, just choose. And in fact, this is the same girl I was talking about. This is Nintendo. He started talking to, if y'all don't remember from last episode, P9 is talking to Nintendo. And yeah, so it got to the point where it was like it was funny. Like, it's a lot. And I say this to my homeboys, I say this to everybody, homeboys, homegirls, people who are watching this. Don't let anybody play with your feelings, and don't let anybody make it seem like you are feeling manipulated or you're getting manipulated. Now, I do want to talk about that. Manipulation is a very strong thing that does a lot of damage. Like, people, like, it's doable. Now, manipulators, in to be specific, is that they have tactics. Like, they have ideas, they have stuff they say that is majority of the time manipulating. And I actually seen something where I can just like explain it kind of, but there's stuff like false concerns, where it's like it's like for that example is like, oh, I just heard that something happened to you, I'm so sorry, can you help me with boom. That's, you can see the switch up where it's like they're concerned about you, and then they're asking for your help about something. So it's kind of like that's kind of a manipulative tactic people use. And then there's that building depth kind of tactic they use, where it's like, oh, I did this because I'm your friend, I did this because I love you, can't you do this for me? Can't you tell you what I say? That's another manipulative tactic, because they making it seem like they want to even the score with you. So it's kind of like nah. And then there's stuff like where they like to switch, like they shift the subject, where it's like, how come you do this, or how come you complain about this when you do this, when you do that. And it's kind of like you switch the subject, because a lot of times this happens in arguments, especially in relationships, where it's like you're bringing up something that has nothing to do with it, or you're bringing up something that's like, what the hell. And then there's the ones that's like they overgeneralize stuff, where it's like, oh, I know I did this, but you can't say that I'm all bad. Like I know I cheated on you, but it wasn't all that. She's not even that type. He's not even all that. It's like they try to make it seem like they didn't do wrong in general. Then there's always the one that's like demeaning and stuff like that, where it's like, you haven't experienced much. My behavior is normal. The stuff I do is completely normal. You're just not used to it yet. It's like, for those type of incidents, it's more of a like, you have to get used to that person. You have to stay with them longer so you can adapt to how they are as a person. No. And then there's the one that's like, those like they're passive aggressive, and it's basically like they're trying, like, it's like, it's up to you, but I'd rather not. Those are people where it's like they try to make it seem like it's your choice, like it's your option, but it's really their option and whatever they decide to do. Because it's more of like, they point out like, hey, yeah, you can do whatever you want, like you can choose what you want to, like, okay, prime example, it's like, you can choose what you want to do for your birthday, but I recommend we don't do the aquarium because it's boring. Meaning they just don't want you, they don't want to do, they try to make it seem like they manipulate you to not pick the aquarium, stuff like that. So there's all those manipulating tactics, and it came to believe that my homeboy was getting manipulated, or in fact he was manipulating her. And it got to the point where, be with me with this, he tried to manipulate her even though she was the manipulator, and he tried to manipulate her, but in the end he got manipulated by the manipulator because he was trying to manipulate her, the manipulator. Slow it down, rewind it, speed it up. I'm not saying that again, but that's that little incident. The little story with that one is that they go back and forth, and they don't know if they're in a stage of just talking in general. But sometimes it's like that. Sometimes you just don't know. Sometimes you just need somebody to be there instead of like, I want to talk stage, stuff like that. Now, speaking of the fall season, I do want to speak about the positive side of it. Like I said, there are movies coming out. There's the fair. In fact, when it came to my very first episode, not the podcast, but the first episode, my second episode that was supposed to come out was my fair video. But, that never came out. Yeah. I was editing it though, but it just never came out. So, there's that. But I would say that I wouldn't mind going to the fair at least 2 or 3 times. One with like just me and a girl, and me and my homeboys, and then just like a collab where it's like both homeboys and homegirls, like a big thing, stuff like that. And I did mention, I mentioned there's movies, like I think there's like 4 movies I know. No, there's 5 movies I know that are coming out. And I'm not ranking anything today, but I will talk about how excited I am to see the movie. So one of them is Jurassic World Rebirth, and I think Scarlett Johansson is the main character. Basically, it's 5 years later after dinosaurs had roamed Earth, and some of them had died because they're not, well, I won't say some of them, but majority of them had died because they're not used to the climate. But there's an island where dinosaurs have adapted to it, and they are now, there's like different dinosaurs and stuff like that. I just hope I see a Spinosaurus. Haven't seen it since Jurassic Park. I want to see another one. Then there's the new Sonic movie. Keanu Reeves is Shadow. Amazing. I already seen like 40 edits of that trailer by itself. And people were noticing that Shadow does not like Tails. Tails is my favorite character in the series. I don't know why, but Shadow despised Tails. Like every series, there's RDC World 1, shout out to them. Their video game house, there's Sonic Boom, there's the video games itself, and it's like Shadow hates his biggest op is Sonic X. Shadow just hates Tails. And that remind me, y'all know how, like, y'all, some people just like, they just like, oh, why is Tails like this? Like, people don't like Tails, and I'm like, why? Like, Tails is just a cool little sidekick. And yes, he is a sidekick, I would admit that. This dude can fly already, but he decides to make a plane. My homegirl Chipotle, that's her code name, she told me, like, yeah, like he that guy. He can fly already, but he'd rather fly a plane and make the plane. I was like, hey, you ain't wrong about that one. Next one is Terrifier 3. Terrifier 3, as much as I wanted to come like on Christmas time, it's not. It's coming in October. It's coming out in October. Like, it's cool. Like, okay, Christmas is coming early, all right, but basically Terrifier is coming around the Christmas season, and he is still bloodier as ever. I want to actually see it in theaters, because after part 1 and part 2, last episode, part 2, god damn. And then apparently they're making a Peter Pan horror movie, which is kind of like the Winnie the Pooh thing and kind of like the Mickey Mouse thing they're doing, but I guess you do you with Peter Pan. So there's that. And then the 5th one that I forgot about, because how forgettable it is, and it will be, is the goddamn Minecraft movie. I don't know what I was watching. I thought, and I think it was just same clingy as storyline, same where these random people teleport into a video game and now they must go on an adventure and shit like that. But apparently I'm wrong. There's a TikToker who explained the trailer. It's 2 siblings, a realtor, that's, and a 80s man who has a video game shop. So those 4 are on an adventure in the Minecraft world. It's not a video game, it's a alternate world that they are in. And Steve, which is Jack Black, is from there. He lives there, and he's the only person that lives there and stuff like that. But I don't know the story after that one. That's just it. So yeah, now I don't know about the Minecraft movie. They could have done so much better. Like, they could have made an actual movie of like the Minecraft story and stuff like that, or like Steve himself just having an adventure, you know, stuff like that. Now what else we have? What else is there? No, I actually don't know any other movies that's coming out after that. But there is also, yeah, no, I don't know anything. Now, one thing I would say is that Homecoming is this month, which is a little weird because usually Homecoming is in October. And I think it was a little bit more early, but this year it's been the earliest. I think it's the 21st. So I decided to do something that I just didn't think I was going to do. I am running for Homecoming court, not king. I'll be honest, I doubt I'll make king, but if I do, I do. So I decided to run for Homecoming court, and yeah, so I decided to run for Homecoming court, and now here I am. I'm saying this now. People that go to my school, vote me, because if you vote for me, I will give y'all goodie bags, which is basically candy, and yeah, I'll be giving those out to people who have voted for me, and you'll get your own personal goodie bag signed by me, stuff like that. You get a card and everything. But yeah, there's stuff like that. And I mean, I have competition for king, but I don't want to be king, so I'll be honest, I'd rather just be in court. And I think it's going to be much more easier to be in court because I'm a senior, so it's going to be 6 senior representatives for Homecoming court as a guy. So there's 6 guys, 6 girls. And I'll be honest, I'm pretty sure I'm on that list. Like, I'll be honest, I feel like I can make that list. Like, just to, I could be there. If I'm not, I'm not gonna lie, I will low-key be mad because there's no way I lost that. But yeah, I do know some people who are running for homecoming court. I hope I hope I make it, because I really hope I do. So yeah, now I know hella females are running for homecoming court, which I understand. Like, okay, last year, senior year, hella women going being for homecoming court. So I was like, all right, I understand that. But I only have like 2 people confirmed, 3 people confirmed that I know will I'll say 3 people confirmed that I know will win homecoming court, because of the fact that their word has been spread and that they want to run and stuff. So there's stuff like that. Now, before homecoming, every high school has a spirit week. So we have Digital Day Friday, which is basically we have school, just not going to school. We are at home doing our work. Now, Monday through Thursday, we have Monday is, what do we have Monday? Monday we have pajama day. I just ordered 3 vinyls and my pajama onesie. Spoiler, it's a onesie that my I don't know. Let's just say that I don't know what to call this girl. A girl that I'm just gonna say that a girl picked out of many options. So yeah. Then there's Tuesday is character day. I am debating what I want to do for character day. I think I was planning on doing John Wick, because all I had to do is bring, I don't have to bring anything. All I had to do is dress in a blazer, dress pants, dress shoes, black socks, white button up, and then just don't dry my hair after I shower. That's really it. But at the same time, I did think about like doing like Samurai Jack, like just have like a whole white outfit, have my hair tied up. I'm still debating. And then Wednesday, I believe, yeah, Wednesday is bikers versus surfers. I know a lot of people are going to do bikers, but I'll be honest, I look tough in a surfer's outfit, so I was going to do surfers. And then there's the best one. Thursday is Decades Day. I'm excited to do Decades Day. Decades Day is going to be fun. I was doing it. Oh my god, this podcast stuff could maybe kill me. I'm going to do the 90s again. I'm gonna have a tough ass fit. The fit's already been delivered, already been ordered. I'm excited for my fit. My fit gonna be tough. And yeah, then that Friday we have the Digital Day. But we also have a homecoming game. If I make homecoming court, I will have to be at that game and walk with someone in my homecoming outfit, which I already have, and I'll have to walk with someone, and then they'll announce the homecoming king. So, and queen. So there's that. So I keep saying so. But yeah. And now here we are with the thought of the night. And I'll be honest, despite having a lot of topics, I'm surprised that this don't seem this long of an episode, because every time I take a break, I see the time. So the first one was like 40 something minutes, and the second one is, we're at 20 minutes right now, or over 20 minutes right now. And now we are here at the thought of the night. And I want to say this for the thought of the night. This thought of the night I have already said in the beginning. Basically, think twice and thank God, and don't lose faith in God. I already told y'all my little touchy moment of a story about how I got connected back to God, because I actually been proven and shown that there is a God of some sort. So that's my story. That's, you can call it a lie, you can call it a belief, you can call it whatever, a mental thing. That's my belief. I seen God. He told me it's not my time. He told me I can't even do it if I wanted to. So my time is up when he says my time is up. So that's my thought of the night. If you have drifted away from God, or you have drifted away from something in general, try to find a reason to go back to it. You falling out of love with someone, and you sometimes miss that someone, try to go back to them. You drifted from God, but you don't want to be punished or betray, like go to hell, stuff like that. Like, you don't want to be in a bad situation. Try to come back to it. Sometimes life is like a boomerang. You might throw something and it's going to come back at you. It could be something good, something bad. That's called karma. Even if you run from it, it's going to come back to you. So those who are trying their hardest to reconnect with God and stuff like that, give it time. Don't force it. And I mean don't force it as in, God, pick me, choose me, like, come back to me. Like, you have to go back to God, which is what I had to realize, kind of. But just know that there is a higher presence. There is a God. God is real. Just remember that. Good night, y'all. Sleep well.